If I could go to school and rewind my career, maybe I'd get a PhD in economics. And I like economics because it deals with the great concept of scarcity. Scarcity means that simply whatever you're looking for in quantity over time is limited. Time is limited. Products are limited. Goods or services are limited. So once some things are in scarcity, depending on what they are, the value goes up or down, depending on how much supply is in that particular market. And it's interesting because, you know, you can demand a lot of things on the market, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna get it. For an example, I could have a 1995 Honda Accord and I can want $100,000 for that Honda Accord. But if the market isn't selling Honda Accords in 1995, depending on its condition, for $100,000, it doesn't matter what I want. I'm not gonna get $100,000 for a 1995 Honda Accord. It just makes sense. But the dating market is very similar. You see, people have inflated egos in the dating market that they don't have in the job market, or they don't have in the real business market. Because see, the dating market should operate in the same lane as the job market or the real estate market, but it doesn't. The dating market, people are completely foolish and silly as to how valuable they are in the dating market. And a lot of men can understand that, but some women have a hard time understanding that. And sometimes women believe that there are guys out there in the dating market they require when they're not understanding the whole concept of scarcity. Now see, I want to deal with this particular lady right now by the name of Naomi. Of course, she comes from Kendra G's dating show. I'd first like to play a clip on who she is, and then we're gonna come back.
So back to you. How old are you, Naomi?
I'm 35.
35. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a recruiter. I own my own recruiting firm.
What's up? What do you recruit for?
Engineers and architects.
What's up? You have any kids?
I do. I have an 8-year-old son.
8-year-old. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married for 9 years.
Where'd you get divorced?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Why'd y'all get divorced? We nosy.
Yeah. It just didn't work out. We met in college. She was my college sweetheart, and just, you know, we just didn't work out over time. So
okay.
A lot of mental health issues there, and so.
So guys, you heard that profile. Inserting her into the dating market, she's 35, divorced, with an 8-year-old son. Okay, this is quite common for ladies of her age. This is not new. But once you hear this next clip as to what she's desiring, then we'll find out how scarce what she's looking for is.
It's like my ex-husband's 6'4".
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 5'11". I'm pretty tall, so I like them tall as well.
I do get, okay, so let's go, because you know the 6 feet guy, do we got to make a certain amount of money?
Yes, he does. Yeah, absolutely, Kendra. My standards are very, very high when it comes to that. He needs to be making at least $500,000.
$500K.
Yep.
Now, let me just, okay, so he has to be 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make $500K.
At least, yes.
And you're the only woman.
I'm the only woman, yes.
He's faithful.
Yes.
Where you at?
I'm hoping, you know what? I feel like I can find him. That's why I'm on your show, Kendra. I'm hoping that there's someone who is at my level. So
you see, guys, even Kendra G, who's typically not hard on women, you remember the last part where she goes, "Where he at?" And she's like, "Well, I believe he's out there. That's why I'm on this show." And see, that's what the problem is. Like, a lot of this dusty behavior, it's you know, you're trying to act like you can get something when you're desperate, right? The fact that you are on Kendra G's show, and we're gonna be real, Kendra G's show, can I just say this? And I'm not trying to be mean, but Kendra G is quite dusty. We're just gonna be real. Kendra G's show is quite dusty, full of people who come on there who, let's say, for example, most of them have a substandard lifestyle. In my honest opinion, most of them are hella ghetto to broke. Okay. Now, the fact that you have to come on to Kendra G's show, it It means that you can't find what you want to find in Los Angeles. You do have a recruiting firm that you work for engineers and architects, which is actually good because engineers and architects do earn quite a bit, and Los Angeles does have a lot of people, a lot of men that you should be able to shoot your shot with. But you're in the second largest economy in the United States, being Los Angeles, and you still can't close the deal because what you're looking for doesn't want to be seen with you, because if that was the case, you'd have already gotten it. And it goes back to it goes back to economics in general. You see, you have to be what the market is looking for. You cannot dictate to the market what you want. I can be here on YouTube dictating that I should get like 100,000 views every month, which, stop the show, by the way, it should happen and it doesn't happen. But when it doesn't happen, I can't say, well, you know what? Something is wrong. These people are hating on me. No, the reality is that I'm not meeting what the market wants. And so if I want to get that result, I need to do some work on my own to find out what I can do to achieve the outcome that I'm looking for. Maybe there's some lifestyle changes I need to take into consideration, or maybe there's some things I need to do. But if I'm coming to Kendra G's show as a woman, looking for our man, looking for a mate, and I can't get that in the biggest city, one of the biggest cities in America, with one of the greatest profiles for financial wealth, it's almost over, but everything's over but the shouting at that point, as Obsidian used to say. It's all over but the shouting. And the reality is that situations like this is a young woman that needs to kind of put a fork in it and realize that what you're looking for is not out there looking for you. It's just simply put, if that person that had $500,000 a year and was over 6 foot, what does that guy have to gain from whatever you're giving? And what you're probably giving is not much, because remember in the beginning, she was like, why'd you leave your husband? She was like, sad music. Oh, well, we just didn't work out. It's just like, no. You don't just get married to somebody and say it doesn't work out. Where's your accountability at? You mean you were completely perfect? Is that why it didn't work out? And so you don't want to tell the actual truth. That's the whole situation. You're not telling the truth, which we probably understand that. That's why you're coming on Kendra G's show looking for a man, as we know that don't exist, because no man worth $500,000 is looking to come onto a show and date somebody that's like you. That's just not what's going on. Those guys are long gone, and they don't even waste their time on dating shows like Kendra G because they're already rich and they already have opportunities, and they're not gonna let somebody like you come in and destroy their life. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do, serve the bell. We're out.